Okay. We are now on what should be the final episode. If not, I'll obviously not be finishing up today, but you know, it's pretty close. I'm just going to be going back and flying back to the dwarves and give them an item that I'm pretty sure they can use to... Yeah, there's the forge in the dwarves. I don't know how I could have forgotten. Yeah, for sure. Going to go back to the dwarves, give Adamantite, an item that we just obtained recently, and get, I believe, the most powerful weapon in the game, which is Excalibur. And then once we have Excalibur, it'll be on to the final dungeon of the game, basically. Here you are. Let's disembark. Ta-da. There's your Adamantite. It sure is Adamantite, Mr. Dwarf Man. Hoots, I'll use this to make you the finest sword you'll ever wield. As I've apologized in previous episodes, I'm so sorry for the accent. Done. In all my years, I've never crafted a finer sword. Go on, take her. She's yours. Will do. Thank you, sir. Let's go. Achievement unlocked. Although you're not seeing any achievements because I already have all of them. That does equip this. Effective against all types of enemies. Massive. A sword crafted from a legendary metal. That's a pretty big increase, actually. So we'll do that. I don't get an upgrade for that weapon, but Sunblade is better than the Defender, so... I think at this point, basically have everything, so it's like just selling off the random crap that I don't need. And that's like literally all else that I could really do at this point, so... I'll call it good. I'll just stop here right outside of whatever it's called. I'm forgetting the name all of a sudden. Cornelia, that's what it's called. I'll just quickly rest. I'll go to the shop and replenish all the rest of my items. You know, just because there's basically nothing else I could do. And that's right about all I can really do. I'll just buy all of this stuff because why the frick not, you know? At this point, I'm just showing off. Because I think it's funny. At least remedies will be expensive. At least that one actually put a dent in my wallet. This one will put a dent in my wallet as well. Still have upwards of $500,000. And then sell whatever nonsense I don't have equipped and can't otherwise use. I have a couple extras of these. Really, elixirs aren't something you can buy? Maybe they are somewhere else. Definitely not at this shop, for sure. I want that. I want that. I won't sell that. I won't sell that either. Sell those, though. Sword that casts blink when used. Cool. Guards against ice. Don't care about that. Very sharp crescent blade. Doesn't seem to actually do anything else otherwise. Razor. Cast Scourge. I guess I'll keep that. A robe that guards against fire and instant death. Casts Invisora when used. Cast Blizzara. I definitely want to keep those for now then. Okay, cool. I've gotten back over 500,000 gil again. So I guess it's time to just fly. Fly up to the Chaos Shrine. Do a little quick save out there. Do a full-on save just over here. I guess I could have just overwritten that, but that's okay. Whatever. It doesn't really matter. And then we're ready to go in. Okay, now that I can actually look at the map, pretty sure I've already gone to those other doors, so I'm just gonna go straight ahead. .672 attack is pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Using the crystals, you focus the light of the four shining crystals, fire, earth, water, and wind, on the black crystal. The flow of time surges and space begins to warp. Just one step forward and you travel back 2,000 years in time. Because time travel stories are great. I actually kind of forgot about that until just this moment. Chaos Shrine. Cool beans. Ready to go. I know there's a few floors that I gotta get through, and then we'll have the final boss at the very bottom, but we have enough items to be just like perfectly fine. You know? We'll be good to go. Actually, I want to stay in here and see if there's any other rooms elsewhere. Looks like there's a few different ways to go. Presumably down is where I'm supposed to go? I don't actually know. But I'm pretty sure down is where I'm supposed to go. So one of these two sides on the left is where I need to go. I'm going to go on the sides to the right and go up instead. Oh, I can't actually even go. Or, no, I can. Never mind. Things just look a little bit tricksy. It's a good bit of XP for relatively nothing. Okay, so I'm not going to be level 50 by the time I get to the actual final boss, but I'll be just a couple levels away, most likely, I would guess. Okay, so I can't... Oh, I did not want to go up, game. I wanted to go right. There we go. Actually, having high enough initiative here to be able to attack before all of my enemies do is pretty nice. At least with some of them, anyway. I'm not going to count on that being a guarantee, though. Is there even anything up here? I mean, presumably... Oh yeah, there's a fight over that direction, so... Blaze, okay. Good to know. Just for the sake of replenishing my health, because screw it. Gets most of my characters there. Did that not give me any XP? That's weird. What did interacting with the stone just do? Did I just do something on accident? Oh, it's the loot from the beginning! Okay, this definitely goes down. Let me grab chests. Dry ether, that's cool. That's powerful. Plus another elixir, I'll take that too. Yeah, shrine for 2. Okay, so back down into here. Okay, so we can just access different levels of it. Let's go back in here. It doesn't look like there's anything in those rooms? Question mark? Am I being a silly goose? I must be. I'll check the rooms just in case. I have no idea though. Oh, sweet. That worked out. Huh. Interesting. Oh, great. Ta-da. And being in it for the long haul guaranteed me having, regaining all my health. Okay, so I guess there really wasn't anything in there. Those just seemed kind of weird. How dare they reuse assets? Okay. Oh, okay, this is the other stair. Okay, got it. That makes sense. That was just our way back down. I don't know what the loot did, but probably made certain things less powerful. So I'll just take one of these stairways. I guess I'll take the upwards one since I'm already up on the north side of the building. And that would strategically make sense. And I'm doing upwards of 1,000 damage with certain attacks on some of my characters. You love to see it. Ambush, that's not great. You hate to see that. Like, yes, I know I have the MP to just straight up use better healing stuff, but whatever. I'm the kind of guy to not use stuff until I absolutely have to. What are you gonna say about that? Like I said, I'm not very good at the sort of RPG style of play in the first place. And just when I thought I was catching up, I definitely wasn't. No, but maybe I recover. I actually did recover. Perfect. You love to see that. Oh, pfft. Okay, that fixes it, I guess. A little bit. Okay, whatever. Just see where it is that I need to go. Okay, just all the way around, basically. That right there must be another way forward. Just do this until I'm actually fully healed. I can guarantee it this time, so... Okay, we're doing pretty good now. You can't use haste if you're not alive. Gonna make a joke and then I tongue twisted myself. Wait a minute. Oh. Do all these floors end with the actual bosses that we've already beat? That's an interesting way to do it. I'll take it. That's actually pretty interesting. Respect. Anyway. See what kind of damage the Lich actually even does for the moment. Oh, it missed a kill attack. Missed another one. Seems like he just has some bolstered HP, and that's about it. Come on, Lich. Apparently he ain't got nothing. I was gonna tell him to show me what he got, and he ain't got any of it. Okay, time for the next floor. Okay. That's definitely where I'm heading, is for the orb on the other side there. Question is, how do I get down that direction? And that might be a very good question. I don't actually know. I know there's a couple doors down there. Oh, there's a door up there. Okay, that's how. I got a pretty powerful party. I'm happy with this. Gotta love when the natural balance and progression systems of a game work, right? Okay, time for you again. Honestly, I can probably just keep this going for a little while longer and just see how long it lasts. See how long it works out, anyway. Whoa. I'm gonna want a little bit more of a heal than that on this go around. That could be dangerous. Well, it certainly was. I'll attack, I'll attack. I'm gonna Kira myself over here. Then I'm actually gonna use a legitimate party heal. I'm gonna do that same thing over here. And then I'm gonna go back to the party heal over here. Use a high potion on you. Perfect. That worked out. That one was definitely a little bit more sketchy than the Lich, for sure. But still not sketchy enough. But before I go down there, I actually want to grab a couple chests. Or look in the rooms and see if there's chests in them anyway. The enemies are getting just a wee bit more powerful, that's for sure. Oh. There's another chest I can get down there, which is cool. Okay. So a little bit longer paths than I was expecting over this direction. That's cool. It'll allow me more levels. That's really what I want. Don't question me. I'm allowing my party to heal itself for a little bit. This time I'll actually attack and then I'll do it. Any opportunity to get more heals in naturally without having to use my spell slots for it is a good thing. Oh no, I went down the wrong direction over here, it looks like. Curses. Now, technically I did, but it can still wrap around, so it's okay. Like I said, more XP from more fights is not going to be a bad thing. Sasuke's Blade. Pretty sure I've already seen this, and I already have it on that character. And I can't use it on anybody else, so that's okay. My attacks are just doing so much damage against the more basic enemies. That's actually pretty helpful there. Right. Several more encounters before I actually get down to the next floor. Nothing like being able to go twice in a row there, buddy. More levels up. You know, I'm getting surprisingly close to level 50. I might... Oh, that chest is seriously empty? Bro. Lame. Oh well. Like I said, the experience is worth it. It is what it is. I will survive. Oh, I'm actually very nearly full health again. Okay, let's see what this floor has to offer me as soon as I'm through this. Okay, you didn't need to heal there, bud. Looks like where I need to go is that center room. Okay, but it looks like... Well, I don't know. There's a down in there. Let me look at that center room, see what that does. And there's a few tablets there, kind of looking things in the middle room here. Looks like where I'm actually going to need to go down is in the bottom left. So I guess we'll just make our way approximately that direction. Okay, nothing I can actually do in here, so... Good to know. Ooh, is that my first time hitting over 1,000 damage in one attack? We'll take those. You'd love to see it. Feels good, man. Okay. Where's the item that does Thundara? I know it's in here somewhere. Just I'm fairly certain. Oh yeah, it's the gauntlets, duh. Of course, I managed to avoid being poisoned by any of those enemies in so damn long, to the point I almost assumed that I'm immune to them. And then it turns out I'm not. Love how it works out that way, right? Honestly, I could have just continued wearing the gauntlets for the moment. Okay. We'll just keep this for the rest of the floor that deals with water enemies. Okay, do they not say anything? I can't just read them? Okay. Whatever, game. I could literally just whisper on all of these enemies and they will all die. Let me go ahead and quick save real quick. Oh. See if that's worth versus just using a basic attack. Nah, not worth. Definitely want to just use a basic attack. Actually, why am I using fire there? I should be trying to use Thundara and see if that works. Uh-oh. That could be very dangerous. In fact, it definitely is very dangerous. Thundara is useless too there. Unfortunate. Of course, you'd use the full party attack when I don't have anybody set to heal. Man, you just really keep attacking the red mage. Cure on myself. And do the same thing. Ouch. I think I've had more consistent attacks with my red mage versus my ninja. There you go. Third boss down. Third boss of the rush. Okay, this should be the last floor that I really have to overcome this way. There's something down in the bottom right. I don't know if that's something that'll actually be worth grabbing, but I might as well try. If it helps me level up again, I'll take it too. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay, game. Oh, Iron Golem. I don't think I've faced an iron one yet. Now we have several stone golems. Ain't no problemo. And I think my party's at full health again. And I got a level up. Oh man, okay, so only my warrior can use Excalibur. But he can use... But I don't think anybody else can use Sasuke's blade, right? No. So... But that is such big damage, though. I'll go ahead and let the ninja have it, since sometimes I'm not doing physical attacks with my red mage. You know, being a magician. We'll definitely take that, though. Great weapon. Pretty much all my characters are at level... Oh, that's not the way I wanted to go. Are at level 48? Is that what that meant? 48? I think so. I changed the entire color scheme. Inverted my colors. Or sorry, yeah, everybody's at level 49 now. It'll be too long before I hit level 50, so I won't be at level 50 before I face the final boss. It's not gonna happen. Not unless I just kind of roam around and let it happen. Which, honestly, I might end up just doing before I face the boss, solely for the sake of having level 50. I know there's an achievement for reaching level 50, so if I were to do that, that would, you know, kind of go further along the 100% the game route, right? Even so, I'll go ahead and face this boss, and then we'll decide what I do. Getting some pretty good attacks in here. Cool. You love to see it. Put temper on. I'm definitely gonna want to cure myself a little bit. With how many high damage attacks I've gotten on this guy, I'm surprised he didn't die yet. Let's see what Holy does. Just out of curiosity. He'll probably be dead first anyway, so who cares, right? Yeah, definitely dead. Yep. Didn't even get a chance to try it. Been doing some pretty good damage though, I'll take it. It's been nice. That could be dangerous. Certainly was. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna roam around on this floor until I'm level 50, so I'll cut until all my characters are 50. Okay, so I am now level 50 with all of my characters. Didn't really take that long. I'm just gonna use a couple more like potions just to get my one character or my two characters who aren't at full health up there. I'm gonna use some ethers to ensure that both of my magic users are all the way up. And I'm pretty sure that's all I really can do at this point. Like, I'm now ready to beat the final boss, and as far as I remember him not being that difficult once I discovered the trick. I just don't remember what the trick was. So, we'll see how this goes. Do you remember me? I was once the most renowned knight of Cornelia. Garland? Nah. 2,000 years from now, you killed me. I am Garland. Oh, you did defeat me then, but the four great forces saved me by sending me back through time, because that makes total sense. Once here, I sent the four fiends into the future, because that also makes sense. Where they shall once again use the four great forces to send me into the past. Because time loop games. In 2,000 years, I will remember none of this. But I will be reborn again here. So even as you die again and again, I shall return, born again into this endless cycle that I have created. Okay, let's see how well I can make this work out. That's a lot of damage. I just have no idea how much health he has. I think it's probably somewhere around the 10,000 range. So I just gotta survive long enough to make it there, right? Oh man, you're gonna attack him again? Oof. Oh, made even worse by the fact that he's not gonna be able to attack now. Okay, I guess I'll put Temper on you. I'll put my best cure effect onto you. Oh no, come on, game. You're just gonna hard focus the one character, not even try to attack anybody else? That is fucking lame. I guess I'll put haste back on you again. And I'll use full life to bring you back to life. Earthquake. Ooh, I missed. Fantastic. Problem is that I'm gonna need to use the protection and other magic and stuff on him all again, which sucks. Raises the party's defense. I guess I'll just use the singular one on him and see if that works. That's probably not going to be pretty. I guess it wasn't that bad. Ooh. I got nearly 1,200 with one hit. Okay. Whatever. Trying to decipher some of the text down there, and I'm like, I don't even know what it's fully trying to tell me. It's fine. Wait, do I have a better cure? I do. I'm gonna use that on you. And then I'm gonna use a full party heal with you. I missed once again. Fantastic. Haste you again. I don't know if haste stacks or anything, so I might just be wasting my magic slots whenever I do something like that, but whatever. Uh-oh, Flare's gonna be dangerous. That was indeed pretty dangerous. So I'm definitely gonna want to use a full party heal as a result of that. Yes. Use my best version of it. Thank you for using it first. That makes my life so much easier. Tsunami. I'll use Null Death with you just in case, because I don't know if Garland actually has, or Chaos, I guess, has a attack that can cause instant death. Probably would have been wise to actually use that earlier. Oh, well, it didn't even hit my healers anyway, so, you know, fantastic. At this point, I have no idea how much damage I've done to him. Kind of just making sure that my party stays alive. Hey, I'm basically full health, so I'll take that. Use Proterra again. Oh, I probably need to reapply Temper. That might be why I'm not doing 1,000 hit damage anymore. Let's give it a try. Yikes. Yeah, I think that was probably why. Wait. I didn't want to give Temper to that one. Oh, that's not great. I mean, it is really doubling his damage, though, so I'll take that, I guess. Guess while I sort of have the chance, I'm gonna see what Holy does against him. Oh. Aha! I beat him. I managed to survive long enough to beat him. Let's go! I made it work. Goodbye, Chaos. Disappearing into pixelated nothingness. Let's go! Beat the game. Effectively got 100%. May as well have gotten 100% outside of the bestiary, and frankly, I have no idea how I even track what I've even fought without just going through my recordings, and not worth it, so. The time loop was severed at last. The endless struggle that waged over 2,000 years had ended, and peace prevailed once more. Man, this scrolling is way slower than even the beginning one was. We'll see how long this takes to get through. The light of the four crystals restored the forces of wind, water, earth, and fire. It was a mere trick of fate that had given rise to the chain of Garland's wrath. But magnified by the four forces meant to guide our world, that trick of fate also gave birth to the fiends. Monsters had run rampant as the world sank into darkness. But all that is now past. I'm going to turn up the music volume up here a little bit. With the four forces flowing as they were meant, the warriors prepared to cross time and return to the world they knew. A world where Princess Sarah, Queen Jane, and even Garland himself await. When was this fateful day that sent time spiraling into a loop? None can say. 'Cause ain't that always the excuse? Time loops don't make sense, so we just have to excuse it by saying that nobody else knows how it works either. What a cop-out, huh? Anyway, it seemed the cycle into which time had fallen would last forever. But the bravery of four young travelers changed that. They took the forces that filled the world with darkness and used them to bathe the world in light. None will ever recall the struggle the four endured, for the breaking of the chain means that it never existed. But within the tales of fantasy that people tell, the memory of their deeds lives on. Tales of dwarves and of elves, of dragons and of shining civilizations that reached for the heavens even as they fell. And now, their return is upon us. What great music in this version of the game. It's just so good. Anyway, with the memory of their struggle buried deep in their hearts, they will quietly watch over our world. Remember always that the forces of the world must be used as they were intended, that the power of light must never be used for dark, and that the true crystals reside in your heart. Or maybe they were the friends we made along the way. Anyway, for you are the warrior who crossed time. You are the bringer of light. Yeah, I'm really glad I decided to play this game. I play this game again. There we go. English is hard sometimes. I really do remember Final Fantasy fondly, and it just like kind of changing my mind about turn-based RPGs in the first place. It was like, you know, it was enjoyable and it was fun and it was still like pretty quick and snappy, relatively speaking. Once I got a grip on it, I'm like, yeah, this is really fun. You know, it kind of introduced me to that idea. I first tried playing it once, got like maybe 3 hours or something into it, ran out of time, just had other stuff that ended up taking the priority, and then I restarted it again with this version probably like 6 months after that and actually finished it, and it was such a good time, man. It was really enjoyable, and I really had a good time playing it again. I hope anybody who chose to watch this had a good time watching. To the fans across the globe, both past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. I offer my thanks as well, because I genuinely think this is a great game. And although people do tend to have pretty bad things to say about the Pixel Remaster versions, for whatever reasons, I don't know the technicalities, but the fact that the Pixel Remasters are super accessible and, you know, good, they have great music, they still play the games. I enjoyed the games for what they are, as I've been able to play them in this case. And they also have really accessible even achievement lists, which is not something that any of the other Final Fantasy games have. Even previous versions of some of the other games that like Steam had of like 5 and 6 do not have accessible achievement lists or anything like that. Whereas you know, the pixel remasters for the first 6 games have really accessible achievement lists. So yeah, I just find myself really enjoying these versions of the 3 that I've played. I've now played this first one twice. Gonna go through Final Fantasy 2 at some point again here, and same with 3. I plan to basically make all of my Final Fantasy runs from here on out, or all of my, you know, playing all the rest of the games in the pixel remasters, and then playing like 7 through 15 minus 14 and 11. Plus a couple of the sequels here and there. I do want to actually make those into Let's Plays or live streams in some cases with most of these games, just because I think it would be fun. It gives me a reason to really actually focus on playing Final Fantasy some more. So Final Fantasy 2 is not going to be the next Let's Play, or maybe it will be, I don't know. Before this Let's Play actually came out, there was a video that I released on the channel that asked you to help me vote on my next Let's Play. That form, the poll, I guess, the form for the poll to actually fill out to vote on that, I'm sure has been linked in all of the episodes of this Let's Play for you to check out if you want. If you want to do that now, go do that. It'll probably be, I don't actually know when this episode's going to come out, but I would say like at the end of the month that this episode comes out. Will probably be when the actual poll closes. So, you know, if you want to vote on what game I play next or record next or whatever, go ahead and head to that form in the link in the description and vote on it and let me know, and that will, you know, kind of decide. Final Fantasy 2 is one of the games on that poll, so if, you know, you got through this Let's Play and you want to see me play more Final Fantasy, you can head right on over to that poll and tilt the, whatever the term is called, tilt those scales in your favor, if you will. And yeah, I would just really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to whatever my next Let's Play ends up being. It will probably be like a quick, you know, just 1 or 2 part video. I'm not sure how long it'll be, of just me and Josh watching 358 over 2 days, the Kingdom Hearts cutscene movie, effectively part of the 1.5 remix collection. We're gonna do that. And then whatever I play next after that is to be determined. It could be Final Fantasy 2, it could be Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep to follow the 358 over 2 days thing. Not entirely sure. It could be something totally different. It could be any of those 16 games that you guys put in there, and there's also a spot for you to put in just any game if you would like to add it to the list. There is a way to do that. So, you know, it could be really anything at this point, and I'm looking forward to doing some more Let's Plays and expanding the Let's Plays on the channel a little bit, and maybe even start live streaming soon. Hopefully start live streaming soon, if I've not already decided to do that already by the time this video comes out. Hopefully by the end of the summer. That is something that I've been able to do. If not, that's okay. Here I am just yapping over a bunch of credits. I have absolutely no idea how long the credits takes on this. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for watching this series, if you were one of the people to do that. I genuinely really appreciate it. I had a much more fun time with this Let's Play than I was expecting to be honest with you. I was also expecting it to take a lot longer on account of my original run of the game taking right about 20 hours or something like that. Maybe even a little bit more than that. So for this to only take right around, I don't know, at this point, like maybe maximum of 14 hours, but probably more like 13 hours of actual game time, has been really great. Like, it went a lot quicker than I thought it would. It makes for, at this point, a pretty standard length Let's Play compared to my last few of them, really, with Remnant from the Ashes and Remnant 2 even. Kingdom Hearts 2 is probably a little bit longer, but, you know, it's kind of in that length that is actually works really well, without having to make the episodes too super long. So that's something that's really cool too. Was really glad for that. But I thank all of you guys for watching nonetheless. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I had a great time with the Let's Play. I'm looking forward to whatever's coming next. I will go ahead and turn off my camera now and let the credits finish rolling. I don't know how long that's going to take, but I will, yeah, I'll let them run out just because I feel like that's the right thing to do. Recognize all the people that worked on the game. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys some other time. It seems we've hit the end. I'm presuming just hitting the A button will end it. Looks like. Cool beans. Save completed game data. Data saves progress up to final boss. Yes, I would like to. And I'll save this on file 2. Ta-da! Level 56 up there with 21 hours because of the grinding for extra characters and stuff. Or extra enemies. That's what I meant. And you can see that was actually over 3 years ago now when I finished the game the first time, so it's been a little bit. Yeah. And then there's my second time, level 50, beat the game. That's probably all I'm going to do for that run. I really enjoyed myself. I bet if I really wanted to, I could honestly probably get through the game in like 10 hours. I would bet I could totally do that without much struggle either. So, but I'm not going to try to. Either way, this is the final time I'll say thank you all for watching. I really sincerely appreciate it. I hope to see you guys in the next Let's Play, whatever that happens to be. If you want to have a say in what that might end up being, definitely check out the poll down below. Thank you guys so much. One final time. One final time. I hope to see you guys in the next Let's Play.